number one, we're going to work on the bottom half and how it works, but we're going to change it a little bit in regards to the pressure on your feet. Number two, we're going to talk about your left wrist mechanics. Okay, and we're going to get you to hit really, really good pitch shots. All right, you'll do it with a 6 or 7 iron. Don't really care, but it's the actual motion that I'm after itself. So as you start to move, that you already know that, but it actually comes from this side. Okay. So as soon as you let that side go and the pressure and the left knee go that way, we're then going to let that break that line, and that's when this starts.
I get stuck on that back foot sometimes.
Yeah. So then when we look at what's going on here, that shaft is reasonable. I'm okay with that, but I need it. I'll probably need
on the way back.
That's on the way back, and then we see that's on the way down, right? But that won't stop until I fix this lower half on this side, and then the wrist mechanics itself. Okay. And we'll hit little pitch shots to begin with, and I can guarantee you that you will hit it further. There's two things about that, and it's difficult to explain, but essentially, and this is well above my pay grade, angular momentum, the distance between there and there, whereas if I get it coming back down where it should be, which is essentially the shaft sort of maybe even a little bit that way, then it's the distance between the club head and there, which is longer. So therefore it's got to travel further, so therefore it's got to, that's where it's got to travel quicker. Okay. So if we have a look from front on, and to an uneducated human, we looked at what this is doing here. There's plenty of lag, there's plenty of all that stuff, but it's just the fact that this shaft, we know from the other side, is out over here. Where should that shaft be? It should be matching your feet line at the same time. So that head
at that height.
So it'll be coming in from in there, right?
From that
as
side.
opposed to over there. Okay. Now that's easy for me to say. But whilst this lower half is doing what it's doing, and the wrist alignments are doing what it's doing, we're not going to see anything else but that. Okay. So regardless of who I put in there, we'll see that kind of movement pattern. All right. Does that make sense? Yep. When you start talking rhythm and all that kind of stuff, that's an interesting word in its own right. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We don't have the pressure on your left foot. You can see that moving.
It's moving.
You know it's moving around. So we're just losing that pressure. So therefore we lose the horizontal forces. So you pushing this way with your foot, and then you pushing this way with your foot. Okay. And we know that from all those smart human beings with force plates and where the pressure is on your feet. So then all of a sudden, if you do that, this magically happens okay back here.
That's good. It magically happens.
But it's just how we get there, obviously. Okay, mate. Any questions from that?
No.